Hi there. Welcome to Craft with Kathie. So let me hop into what tonight's project is. It's going to be, I'm going to do it on these little 5x5" frames, and it's using the transfer called Call Me Old Fashioned. The 5x5 frames are double-sided with a wood on one side, it's recessed, and then a whitewashed on the other. And because they're wood, they're one-time use only, which, not technically. I suppose if you put something on them and you wanted to reuse it, you could just actually paint them over. But because they are wood, I want to wax them before I use them. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. So I'm going to just use a little bit of surface wax here. Apply it to the whitewash side. Kind of rub it in and then basically just buff it off. And the reason that we use wax on wooden surfaces is because we want to put a barrier between the wood, because wood is porous, it might have slivers and whatever, and the back of our transfer, which our transfers are adhesive back, so we wouldn't want to pull up a splinter or anything onto the wood. So I'm just going to apply the wax on both of these and then go back and rub it off. Not only does the wax protect our transfers, but it also, because wood is so porous, it also like levels it out, smooths in the little divots or the little lower areas on the wood. Sorry, I cracked my fingernail again. I keep cracking the same nail in the same place, and it's just kind of hard to hold my little applicator with that finger without cracking and bending that nail more. If anybody has any suggestions for hardening your nails, please comment below. This has been going on for forever, and I've done collagen and whatever else, and I think biotin, and I haven't seen any improvements, and this is just, it's driving me crazy. It just starts growing, and no matter how careful that I am with it, I do something like this, and then it just splits, just constantly splits. Craziness. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time rubbing this off. Only me, I swear. You'll know that when you have it buffed off because it'll feel smoother. There won't be any lag where the applicator's catching or anything. And if anybody caught my little tip, Tipsy Tuesday tip yesterday for what to use if you don't have surface wax, if you realize, oops, I'm out or whatever, in a pinch you can use wax paper, crumple it up, and just rub it, kind of massage it all over the wood surface, and the wax will come off the paper enough to give you a little bit of a coating. I wouldn't recommend that for, everyday use though, because really the surface wax does a much better job, and our surface wax is actually fragrance free, which I like because sometimes fragrances bother me. Oh my goodness, don't I sound high maintenance? Anyway, I don't know how to grab onto this thing. Okay, almost done waxing, and then I'll show you the transfer. It's really kind of, it's interesting. It coordinates with some things in our new collection that was just released last week. But this could stand on its own also. Hope everybody's gotten their holiday shopping done and everything and are going to be able to relax and enjoy things a bit. And no, I haven't yet. I'm trying, working on it. Okay, I think that's good. Just seems a little sticky. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I'm going to use two different, well, it's one transfer, but there's, it's a C-size transfer, and it has 6 different images. Let me grab it. Which means it's 12 by 18 inches. We've got Calm the Old-Fashioned. Our house may be dirty, but so are the martinis. Whiskey Business. Cheers, the evening. Cheers, let the evening be gin. Happy hour, good drinks, good life, good times, and good friends. And please put a cork in it. I think this would be great for anyone who has a little in-home bar, or as a gift for someone who does. So basically, these are perfectly sized for our 5x5 frames, and of course you could put them on something else also. So, I need to cut these apart. I'm not cutting my backer sheets along with my transfers anymore on the larger ones, because I'm trying to keep the backer sheets intact so that when I put the transfers back on and store them until I need to use them again, they're one whole sheet. Whereas if I cut the backer sheet with them, then I end up with all the little pieces laying at the bottom of the cellophane envelope. So far this is working pretty good. It's a little bit harder in that it's much easier to put your backer onto your transfer than your transfer onto the backer. So that's a little bit, I have to be a little bit more careful, I suppose, to do that. But it's not bad. It's working out pretty good. So I think I'm going to stay with it. I wasn't quite sure at first. I know I started doing it a couple months ago, and then I changed my mind and went back to the old way, and no, this is working out pretty good. So that's why I'm lifting it. And I know some people use transfer trimmers. I mean, yeah, not transfer trimmers, rotary trimmer. I'm using my transfer trimmers right here. Some people use a rotary trimmer to do it. I'm hesitant to do that because I'm just afraid I'll use a little bit too much pressure and go right through the backer sheet. So whatever works for you, really. If you haven't seen the newly released winter collection, you really need to. It's a great small little collection of new transfers that are perfect for filling the gap between the holiday and the springtime release. There's something for everyone, believe me, and there's even transfers perfect for Valentine's. So check it out. Let me know what you think about it. I'm in love with it. Let me move things around a little bit here. And I lifted this up. I want to fix this because I've got an air bubble underneath it. Let me smooth that out. Okay. So I'm going to start with Cheers, Let the Evening Be Gin. So I want to fuzz this on my fuzzing cloth a little bit so it's not quite as sticky. Now I am working on wood, so I don't have to fuzz a lot. If I was doing this on glass or mirror, I would have to fuzz quite a bit. If you'd like more ideas, inspiration, and some insider information, comment VIP below to join my free crafting group. Just comment VIP and I will send you the link. So I want to make sure this is straight, and I think I just made it crooked. And then basically press it into the corners so that I get a nice contact with the actual center of the transfer. And I'm going to be using my shimmer shadow. I was going to go with black velvet, and I guess I'm out of black velvet and didn't realize it. Okay. And yes, look at, I'm using a big squeegee. This is our, well, it's our small squeegee, but it's a lot bigger than our minis because I usually use my mini. But being that I'm doing all one color, I said, you know what? Why not use the small squeegee here? I've got the mini at the ready in case I need it though. Just smoothing it over. Might be a little bit out of pace there. Let me grab just a little dab. There we go. Smoothing it over, removing the excess paste, making sure there aren't any lines, making sure I've got good coverage everywhere. And then I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to check it as I lift to make sure I didn't miss anything. And this looks pretty good. Ooh, I think I like the sparkle of the shimmer shadow. Wasn't really going for that, but it's kind of an extra little benefit with using it. And of course I just, okay. Nice, crisp, clear lettering. So I'm going to put this aside. I mean, look at the detail, especially in the finer, let the evening. That's what I love about this as opposed to actually using vinyl. It's so much easier. Let me grab another transfer and let's see. I think I want to go with the Whiskey Business. So once again, I'm going to fuzz it. Then I'm going to apply it to my surface. I'm going to make sure that that's straight. Looks a little bit crooked. Let me try that again. If you've ever wondered what it's like to be a designer, in a word, it's fun. What a great way to share my love of chalking with others. If you'd like to make a little side money, save money on supplies, or basically create your own empire, comment team below and I will send you some information. I'd love to have you join my team. And then apply my chalk paste. Really as simple as that. And cleanup's pretty easy too because our chalk paste is water soluble. So basically running it under water, you can clean it with your fingers. I like using a board eraser to clean mine. Going over this again, smoothing it out, removing the excess paste. This image, the W from whiskey is distressed. So you can see a couple little white areas there. That is intentional. That's part of the design of it. Cover up my chalk paste. And we'll check this out. if my lines were distressed or not. Yeah, I guess they are. Okay. Wasn't sure. There we go. Let me get this transfer out of the way. So how's this for a quick little project? Now, I could actually put an image on the reverse side if I wanted to. I don't know if I will or not. But I think this would make a lovely gift for someone. And look at how quick and easy. Yes, I have to clean the transfers, but less than 20 minutes. Can we get any simpler than that? I hope everyone has a wonderful evening tonight. Thank you for joining me. I will see you soon.